If a stranger came up to me on the street tomorrow and told me that they wanted wireless earbuds, and I had to choose one model without knowing anything else, I would go for the Anker Soundcore Liberty 4 Pro. Let me tell you exactly why that is. Starting with the design, the Liberty 4 Pro have a very unique charging case, even if it isn't entirely practical. The lid of the charging case slides up to reveal the earbuds, which, I mean, let's be honest, it looks pretty cool. When you open the case, you'll find the earbuds and also a very tiny display below the earbuds. You might think that this is a touchscreen, but it's not. You actually interact with it by tapping and swiping along the touch bar on the front of the case. A touchscreen would be more intuitive, but the display is so small that your finger would cover the entire display while using it. Plus, with the blue and black color options, you can see the display even with the lid covering it. Therefore, you can interact with the touch bar on the front of the case without having to open the case, which I found useful for quickly checking the battery level of the earbuds. If you get the white color option of the Liberty 4 Pro though, you won't be able to see the display through the lid. You can use the case display to switch between spatial audio modes, find lost earbuds, or take a photo using the camera app on your phone. You can also detect atmospheric pressure and have the earbuds adjust the ANC accordingly. So why do I think that the case isn't practical? For one, the case is kind of large, so it doesn't easily fit in some pockets, especially if you already have your phone or wallet in that pocket. The cover of the case is also an absolute fingerprint magnet, at least in this blue color option. Next, while the display and touch bar are cool, I didn't find myself using it that often. I found it great for quickly seeing how much battery life I had left in the earbuds, but that's about it. For controlling the earbud settings, I found it easier to just use the pinch controls on the earbuds or open the app on my phone. It takes about the same amount of time to pull the charging case out of my pocket and fidget around with the touch bar as it does to just pull out my phone. That said, if you like to frequently adjust ANC or enable spatial audio, you might really like the case. Regardless, it's a cool feature. At the very least, you can show it off to your friends and family who have boring old AirPods charging cases. Beyond the case, I found the design of the actual earbuds very enjoyable. They're comfortable to wear for hours on end, and you get IPX5 water resistance. With a secure fit and sweat resistance, I had no fears using them at the gym. The case isn't the only part of the Liberty 4 Pro that is packed with features. You'll also find a ton of features and customization options inside the Soundcore app. In fact, the Soundcore app might just be my favorite earbud companion app on the entire market. On the home screen of the app, you can adjust the level of ambient noise the earbuds let in on a scale from 1 to 10, from transparency mode to ANC. There's also a wind noise reduction toggle and an airplane mode that takes into consideration the current air pressure when adjusting the ANC. In the sound quality section of the app, you can take the Hear ID sound test, which creates an EQ preset to adjust for any hearing loss you have. This isn't to be confused with the preference test feature, which has you listen to a variety of EQ settings to determine your preferred frequency response. If those don't please you, you can select from 22 EQ presets or make your own using the 8-band custom equalizer. You can also try out the variety of spatial audio modes, which include music mode, fixed or with head tracking, podcast mode, movie mode, and gaming mode. Digging further into the app, you can customize the pinch and swipe controls to your liking. There's also a toggle for a feature called Easy Chat, which automatically lowers the music volume when you start talking to someone, just like Conversation Awareness mode on AirPods 4. Also similar to AirPods is the toggle for a feature called Adaptive Sound Leakage Compensation, which we can only assume works the same way as Apple's Adaptive EQ to compensate for the way that the earbuds fit in your ears. If you're worried about protecting your hearing, you'll be happy to find a decibel meter inside the app with the option to set a volume limiter. If you lose your earbuds or charging case under your couch, you can head to the Find Device section of the app to play a loud tone out of either. Did I mention that these earbuds have a lot of features? Yeah, they've got pretty much every feature under the sun. The Liberty 4 Pro also don't skimp on features when it comes to connectivity. These have the latest Bluetooth 5.4 with support for LDAC for high-res streaming quality with compatible Android phones. iPhone users can't take advantage of this, but I didn't experience any connection issues while using the Anker Soundcore Liberty 4 Pro with my iPhone 15 Pro. The earbuds support Bluetooth multipoint, which means you can pair multiple devices at the same time. Battery life is also not an issue. The Liberty 4 Pro earbuds are rated to last 7.5 hours of playback time with ANC enabled. Combined with the charging case, you can get up to 30 hours of battery life with ANC and up to 40 hours without ANC. Throughout an entire week of typical use, I didn't have to charge the case once. Now, long battery life makes the Liberty 4 Pro good for travel. You know what else makes these great for travel? great noise canceling. In our testing lab, the Liberty 4 Pro were able to reduce the loudness of external noise by an average of 81%. That's nearly as good as the ANC performance of the best noise canceling earbuds on the market, like the Sony XM5s or AirPods Pro 2. In real-world use, I found the Liberty 4 Pro did a great job of blocking out the sounds of a noisy city. While walking around downtown, I could barely notice the sound of traffic. If you don't like the sensation of extremely powerful noise canceling, you can use the slider on the case or in the app to adjust the ANC to your exact preference. On the other hand, with transparency mode set to maximum strength, which is 1 on the slider, I found the Liberty 4 Pro amplify external noise louder than when I was not wearing the earbuds at all. It makes it very easy to have a conversation with another person nearby using the transparency mode. Now, oftentimes budget earbuds will have a ton of features to cover up for a lack of performance in what really matters, sound quality. So of course I was wondering, is that the case with the Liberty 4 Pro? We tested the earbuds on our Brule and Kiar 5128 testing head in our SoundGuys lab. As you can see, the default frequency response of the Liberty 4 Pro closely matches our industry validated preference curve, aside from a bit of extra bass. If you don't like thumping bass, this is really easy to remedy using the equalizer features in the app. We also put the Liberty 4 Pro through MDAQS testing, which is based on the sound preferences of hundreds of listeners. The Liberty 4 Pro score a 4.8 on a scale from 1 to 5, which is really good. This means that most people will likely rate the sound quality of these earbuds quite high, even before tweaking them using the EQ. Overall, I found the Anker Soundcore Liberty 4 Pro sound pretty good. When listening to Animal by Noah Kahan, the guitars sound wide and the vocals and percussion have impressive detail. The sub bass sounds a bit overpowering, but after turning down the lowest frequencies in the custom EQ, I have nothing to complain about, and I don't think you will either. On the other hand, I'm not impressed by the spatial audio features of the Liberty 4 Pro. The head tracking mode has noticeable latency, while the fixed mode is lacking in clarity. I never enjoyed using the spatial audio mode more than just the regular listening mode. If you like listening to music on the go, you'll also want a good microphone to be able to answer calls without having to pull out your phone. This is an area where we've also seen a lot of budget earbuds struggle, but again, the Liberty 4 Pro performed well in this category. In our microphone demonstrations in a variety of simulated noise environments, we found the Liberty 4 Pro do a great job of focusing in on the voice. Make sure to head over to our website to hear all of our microphone tests. In summary, the Liberty 4 Pro are absolutely packed to the rim with features, and they actually perform really well. In our lab, they passed our sound quality, noise canceling, and microphone tests with flying colors. I have to really nitpick to find flaws with the Liberty 4 Pro, such as the case being a bit unpractical or the spatial audio performance not being quite up to par. But on the whole, these are really great wireless earbuds. Oh, and yeah, I haven't even mentioned the best part yet. The Liberty 4 Pro only cost $130. Seriously, half the price of the best earbuds from Sony, Bose, or Apple, and you aren't really sacrificing much of anything in performance. That's why these are my new go-to recommendation for wireless earbuds. If you aren't sure what to get and you don't want to empty your wallet on expensive earbuds, just get the Liberty 4 Pro, you won't regret it. If you want to save even more money though, you should check out their older sibling, the Liberty 4 NC, which have almost all of the same features but can frequently be found on sale for only $70.